Um, I totally forget what I was going to say just now. We are gonna have to edit this out.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's time to boop snoots.
Welcome back. It's time to boop snoots. Welcome back to Let's Boop Snoots. My name is Heidi.
And my name is Vero. It's like I forgot my name there. My name is Vero.
And we are going to boop a snoot today.
Boop.
Boop. I can't even remember what our last episode was on, but today,
It's been a long week.
I know when you totally forget. But today we decided to look at different types of doggy art. We see what's going on in the doggy art world, and I went through all of the art. So we got a little something for you in each art that you can think of.
I went more the like photography, put something on your wall art.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you want to start?
Sure. So a while back, my friend Michelle and I went on a trip to New Orleans together. And so there's an artist, and it's the first one I chose to talk about, named George Rodriguez. And he is from Louisiana, from Cajun country. He grew up there, and he ended up going to school in California, I believe. But anyways, he started an art series called the Blue Dog series. So his inspiration came from a French Cajun legend of the loup-garou. And anyone who speaks French, loup-garou means werewolf. And I looked it up, and it's sort of like one of those old wives' tales like type thing. But it says in the Cajun legends, the creature is said to prowl the swamps around Acadiana and the greater New Orleans, and possibly the fields or forests of the regions. The loup-garou is most often described as a creature with a human body and the head of a wolf or a dog, similar to the werewolf legend. So that's sort of
It's like Twilight.
It is like Twilight. Team Jacob. Anyway, so this art, it's like the same blue looking dog with like pointy ears, but it's like of him in a sweater and him in like all different colors. It's like super cute, and I saw it all over the place when we were in New Orleans, and it's super cute. And George Rodriguez also advocated for the arts and education. So he used a lot of his money from the Blue Dog series to support art programs in schools and art supplies and stuff. So just a super cool dude.
That's
and
cool,
artist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, those Acadian.
Yeah. What do you got?
So the artist I'm going to talk about he's called Martin Osborne. So Martin and then Usborne. He started his career, he trained as like an animator for children's TV and then went into photography in his 30s. He leans more towards like taboo subjects such as depression and abandonment. And he's better known for his work, Dogs in Cars, which speaks of humans' fear of abandonment. So this is a quote from a website. So he marries the photographer's interest in animal welfare and an exploration of human loneliness. So at a very young age, he was left in a car, and that had an effect on him, and he wondered if anybody would be coming back. So that led him to produce a series called The Silence of Dogs in Car, which is inspired by his own anxieties and battle with depression. And it brings forward how human treats voiceless animals. And it's kind of like a metaphor for the way that we like often silence the darker parts of ourselves, like fear and loneliness. So the series can be bought as a book. I think it is on Amazon. I think I saw it on Amazon. And if you look this up, it's like kind of like dark images, mostly like black and white, and there is a little bit of color in it. And it's all dogs and cars. And they look so lonely.
Oh my God, what's his name again?
Martin Osborne.
Martin Osborne. Wow.
And there's one that looks exactly like Gibbon.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, if you Google image,
Yeah.
it's like, is that Gibbon?
And it's called Dogs and Cars.
The Silence of Dogs in Cars.
That's deep.
It is deep.
That's
Some
deep.
very deep work, Martin.
I find it's interesting where there is one of a little Weimaraner. Look at him in there.
It does look like
Oh
Gibbon,
my-
eh?
Yes, it does. Oh my God. Oh, do you see the one of the Great Dane? Sorry, I'm just looking it
at the
up
back
right
of the
now.
car.
Yes. Oh my
He
goodness.
looks so smushed.
Yes. Oh my Lord. Wow. I find it interesting where people take the whole
Their
topic of dogs with
inspiration.
them, or where their inspiration from. But like, these are some those are some sad and lonely photos.
Yes.
That's
I'm sorry.
tugging on the heartstrings pretty bad. Oh my
Heidi
God.
has some more like fun stuff.
Yes.
More like darker stuff.
Oh my goodness. Is that it for
Yeah.
Mr. Osborne there?
Well, I want to talk about another one of his series, but you can go with your next one first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I decided to look up music and dogs, and I found
Ooh.
a Billboard Top 10 list where there was a song by Neil Young called Old King, and it's about his dog. So some of the lyrics is like, King went a running after a deer, wasn't scared of jumping off the truck in high gear. King went a sniffing and he would go, was the best old hound dog I ever did know. And anyways, it goes on like, and it's a beautiful song, and it's like, it's very like, it's like country twangy. I wonder if this was like, one of the origins, how like country music has like the stereotypical like singing about how their dog
Driving
died.
in your truck with your car. And...
yeah. With your old dog. But anyways, it's a very sweet song about his dog named Old King. Then I didn't know this, but Cat Stevens wrote a song called I Love My Dog. And the lyrics in this made me laugh because it's the very first lyric of the song. I love my dog as much as I love you, but you may fade. My dog will always come through.
I've heard that. I've heard that recently.
Yeah.
I think it was in the documentary that I listened to.
Oh, one of the ones that, oh yes.
Dog or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's anyways, it's very cute. It's a short song as well, but very, very heartwarming. And then I was telling Vero, and I was laughing so hard, I had no idea, but one of the videos was a Pink Floyd, and the song is called Seamus the Dog, and it's 1 minute and 53 seconds of them playing like this bluesy sort of like tune. It's like very like, has got a bluesy feel to it. And then one of them plays the harmonica, and every time they do, they have a dog that looks a lot like, I don't know if you guys watched our episode where we mentioned our favorite Insta doggies, but there's this one dog named Cleo Longlegs, and the breed is called what is it?
Oh
man.
Oh my God.
I know.
Windhound.
A silken windhound. Yes. And the dog just howls, and they're playing like this bluesy music, and the dog is just howling throughout. It's literally like a minute and 53 seconds of like bluesy tunes with this dog just like howling throughout. And the video,
I'm gonna have
like,
to listen to that.
yes, in the video, it's just them in like this studio recording it with the dog laying on the floor, and they're holding the microphone up to the dog's mouth. Every time it howls. It's just so funny. It's like worth the 1 minute and 53 watch. It's hilarious. It made me laugh. And then Sublime had a song called I Love My Dog, and apparently Ariana Grande mentions her dogs in one of her songs. And if you remember when we talked about celebs and their pets, she's like a huge dog rescuer and dog fan. I think she's got like an entire pack that literally comes with her everywhere she goes.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's that for
Okay.
music. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to listen to
Mm-hmm.
that howling song. So my next series that I'm going to talk about that was completed by Martin Osborne, which is also really depressing. I'm really sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry to ruin your Wednesday. It's called Where Hunting Dogs Rest.
Oh
So for
God.
centuries, Spain has used dogs for hunting wild animals. So in the 17th century, and they're mostly greyhounds. And in the 17th century, these dogs were considered like noble and they were protected by law. And they were often in like the noble men's like wills. I'm sure there's a better name for these men, noble men. um, but now at the end of each hunting season, they estimate that about 100,000 dogs are abandoned and killed because they're
What?
too old or too slow. Yeah.
What?
Yes. And this was an exhibition that was done in 2015 in Paris. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty recent.
That
So
is
these
pretty recent.
dogs are left on the side of the road, picked up by government killing stations.
Oh my
Like, what does
God.
that look like? Or they are punished. I know it's so bad. I'm really
What does
sorry.
that look like?
I kept reading this and I
This
was
is
like,
depressing.
what? Or they're punished. This is even more depressing what I'm about to say. They're punished for poor performance by being thrown down wells or being hung in trees.
No.
I know. Ugh.
Why?
So,
Why?
so the series shows rescue dogs alongside the landscape in which they were abandoned.
When this is the worst.
I know. It's like this
Oh,
dark,
sorry, we
dark.
don't mean to laugh, but this is just like next level depressing. Here, I thought this was
Yeah.
going to be a cheery show about.
It's kind of like I was reading it and I was like, do I even mention this? But it's kind of like eye-opening. Like,
It is.
how is this happening?
And but art is meant to be political and to draw those different
Yeah.
feelings out. So yes, Mr. Osborne here has got like he is pulling on some feelings, but like yeah, here I am making the assumption that art is always happy and stuff, but it's not. It's a way of expressing everything. But anyways, if you like Google where the hunting dogs rest, it's a bunch of greyhounds that look like all like the depressing like rescue videos you see online where they find like these
Yes.
skeleton like looking dogs in a corner somewhere. Like
Yeah.
have you seen
And some
these?
of them
Oh,
have like fields like beside it.
yes.
And that's kind of where they were found.
Oh God.
Yeah. I know. I was like, how is this happening? Like
Ooh.
in Spain.
But like these are skinny dogs to begin with, so like to see like an emaciated greyhound
Yeah.
is like
Is bad.
really is bad.
Is a bad.
That is not a lovely image. Okay, are you done with Mr. Osborne? Like, are you
I'm
done with
done.
Mr.
Yeah,
Osborne?
yeah.
Okay.
There's just happy after this. Happy art.
Okay. So, on happy art note, I found an artist, and I can remember. I think he was even on an episode of Sesame Street once, and I told Vero as well that this was a very biased choice for me because this photographer William Wegman photographs Weimaraners and he has I think a couple of different books and it's called Good Dogs on Nice Furniture and it's like if you google image William Wegman Good Dogs on Nice Furniture you will not be able to stop scrolling like they're just so ugh they're just so elegant looking and he has some of them in like human clothes and it's hilarious looking
Aw.
and then there's like a couple of them like laying on top of each other like all goofy and legs all over the place like he just like he does a good job of like making it like so much fun and like to look at to like super nice to look at to
Yeah.
then like super also
Oh, that's
capturing
pretty
what
cool.
Weimaraners are like and they're like awkward long-legged like teenagers sometimes. It's
They're
just like,
like deer, baby deers.
yes, they're like baby deers. Like when Gibbon runs in the park sometimes, it looks like a giraffe, like literally, like how giraffes run. He's like, boom, 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 boom. Like he doesn't even, anyways, it's hard to explain. But anyways,
Oh, this
these,
is nice.
yeah,
Cool.
the photos are cute. Like there's, and they're very like simply done.
With a
And
coat.
I know. Like there's this one where it's like an old purple love seat that like you would expect to find at like a cottage or like at your grandma's house from like in the 70s. And there's a Weimaraner like with his feet on the pillow and his like front paws on the back of the chair. Like so he's fully stretched out over it. Like so it's just like he's like
Yeah.
showcasing their muscly bodies and he just yes. Like yes, William
Very
Wegman.
cute.
Yes. Oh my god. There's one with it.
There's one where he's like, his legs are like hanging off the chair.
Mm-hmm.
It's like almost like a sexy pose.
Yes, yes, I saw that one. And then there's another one where it makes it look like it's a woman that's like draped across like a chaise, but the Weimaraner with the Weimaraner face, it's like further down. But apparently he like impeccably trained his dogs too, so that because like they're wearing a lot of costumes and they're like standing on
Yeah.
different types of furniture and stuff. Like he's very well known in these photos. These photos are gorgeous.
Yes. Very cool.
Yes.
Great idea.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Okay, my happy art topic. Artist Carly Davidson, she's an animal photographer. She released a collection called Shake. So she took pictures of dogs while they were shaking, kind of like shaking if they're wet, not trembling. So she captures like the ears and the jowls kind of like flip flopping and the drool flying everywhere. And she did release another collection called Lick. So it's just like dogs licking, kind of like the mlem or the blep. Blep. And then she made a video of the Shake collection. So there's a video. If you go to the website shakethebook.com, you scroll down a little bit, you can see the videos. There's like Shake and then Shake puppies and Shake cats. And it's pretty funny because they're just like, there's drool and spittoon flying everywhere.
Oh, I think I found.
You
Oh.
realize that there's like way more drool flying everywhere than you can actually see. It's kind of like, ooh. So I thought that was cute.
That is super cute. It's very similar to, and when you look that one up, it's very similar. Like, did you ever see the underwater dogs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does look like that.
And those are hilarious. Like if you Google image
Yeah.
underwater dogs, because he throws a ball or a toy into the water and then photographs like when their head comes through the water to like get the toy. So it's like these like very dramatic looking. Oh
Their
my
eyes,
god,
eh?
so funny. Oh my god, so funny. Like and some of the dogs, like one of them looks like a shark, and I don't know if it's like a pit bull or whatever with that has like extra teeth like on the roof of his mouth, but it looks like a shark in the water. It's very aggressive looking. But
Oh,
yeah, no.
yeah.
Yeah. You
I
see
see
that?
it. I see
You
the
see it?
shark.
Do you see it? So the next thing that I looked up, if you look up dog poetry, there's a ton of different poems that people have written about their dogs. But I watched this one, and I'm surprised I never heard of it up until now. It's the actor Jimmy Stewart, and he's like an older gentleman. He was in It's a Wonderful Life, and so there's this YouTube video where he was on the Johnny Carson show, and he reads a poem about his dog that passed away. So it's started out funny and like the audience is laughing and everything, and he's like talking about, he said like here there's one part where it said he'd dig up a rose bush just to spite me, and when I'd grab him he'd turn and bite me. And so like everybody's like laughing and stuff like that, but then like he talks about how the dog would like come and sneak into bed with him at night, and he would like reach for him and feel like his hair and stuff like that, and then like by the end of it it's like he's still would reach out for him like in the night, but now he's not
Oh.
there. And like, anyways, so he gets super emotional during this interview on the Johnny Carson show and is literally in tears by the end of the poem. And Johnny Carson is also in tears. And I
Oh.
and I think like we talked about this on I think one of our like grieving shows or when dogs pass away or whatever, but it gets like the best of us and the strongest of us. Like some of the people with like the strongest like personalities that you would think you get them talking about their dog that passed away and they melt. Like it's
Yeah.
upsetting. Like, oh, I can remember one of my colleagues that I worked with, I remember hearing that his dog had passed away. So, and I think I told this story before in another episode, but anyways, we were working in a jail and I'd heard that his dog had passed away. So I was out shopping and I picked up like there's the Hallmark does this like lovely line of like these like angels, like, but they have like no face on them. And it's like a little keepsake or like statue like thing. And there's one for like brothers and there's one for like, oh, a new baby. And it shows like, yeah, one with like mother and daughter. And it's like, anyways, like it's this emotional line of like these little statue things. And there was one that was called broken heart for a dog or something like that, or it said or it was like when dogs go to heaven, I forget what it was called, but it's a man holding like his dog in his arms. And there's like always a
Oh.
little like poem that comes with it or whatever. So anyway, so I bought it for my colleague and brought it into work the next day, and I was like, hey, I was just thinking about you yesterday and I got you a little something, and I just like wrote sorry on the box or whatever. And he like opened it up and he was like, thank you very much, Heidi. And then he took off to the washroom and I was like, oh my God, I did not think he was gonna like, but I like really upset him and I felt bad afterwards. I was like, maybe you should have opened that at home. But anyways, just to say, people get really emotional about their
Yeah, they
dogs because they're
do.
like our best friend, they're like family members.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
Yeah. Anyways, so
They are.
beautiful little video. Watch it, and I guarantee you will not get through it with a dry face.
Some ugly crying.
Yes.
Again.
Yep. Again.
Again. All right, I'm going to talk about these. We see them a lot on Instagram. It's like these companies where you can send a digital picture of your dog and they put it on a canvas with either like their names or whatever, and then they send it back to you. And they're all very cute. So there's a couple of companies that I've seen more often. So one is called the Happy Bracco.
Mm-hmm.
So they're digitally handcrafted. And they can also do pets and owners. So you can send like a family picture to them. And they'll do the humans and they'll do the dogs or the cats. And then there's a Weston Willow. So it's kind of like the same idea. However, they don't do the owners. They only do the animals. But you can also get phone cases from them.
Oh my goodness.
So you get a picture of your dog on your phone case. I think that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
And then there's digital portraits, PAW, by Meg.
Yeah.
And this one is also digital, but it looks more like of a paint by number.
Okay.
I don't know if you look it up, you'll see what I mean. You can like the colors are separated by like a very thin line, and it looks more like of a paint by number.
Oh, okay.
And then there's somebody that I follow on Instagram. It's Daria_illustrates, and hers is more like cartoon like.
Oh yes.
And I don't know if she sells them or anything, but they're very cute. And then my last one, which I believe we've probably all seen, is called Crown and Paw.
Yes. I have seen that.
Yes. A lot of like the Renaissance dogs.
Yes, yes.
They're so funny. You see the videos of like the owners opening them up as gifts.
Yeah.
So funny. So they have different themes. So one being Renaissance. And then there's film and TV, sports and hobbies, jobs, and then others. And you can get either a canvas, a phone case. You can get a puzzle.
A puzzle?
A puzzle. A pillow, mug, poster, or blanket.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I
You're going
think
to get
Crown and
some.
Paw is pretty funny.
You're going to get some, aren't you? You going to put an order in for Crown and Paw?
Maybe.
I say Vero gets a Crown and Paw by the end of the first year with her pup. Faux show.
It could be. I'm not saying no. At least a mug.
The very least.
At least a mug.
Oh,
Oh.
well, while we're on that same note, I did find one website and it's called popyourpup.com. And when like you were mentioning all the different things that they do with that company, I'm telling you this company makes everything. Canvas art,
Ooh.
face masks, blankets, socks, cozies, like cozies as in like beer cozies and stuff, that people put
Oh
in their
yeah.
drinks. Pillows, framed art, men's tees, women's tees, tote bags, wine coolers, phone cases, and that's not even in everything. Like they make everything.
Ooh.
Isn't it crazy?
Ooh.
Gift cards.
Yeah.
They have like it shows all their different products that they make, and it's like literally everything. It is literally everything, and even pet goods, dog dog beds, food bowls, bandanas, everything, and you can put your dog on it.
Oh, that's cool.
And they have a canvas art that looks like it's very similar to the Crown and Paw. Like you can choose a variety of different backgrounds. They even have pillowcases. This is insane.
Ooh.
It's like everything.
Oh, that's funny. I have socks with Wiggum on them.
Oh, I have Weimaraner socks, but I don't have socks with like Gibbs on them,
Gibbon. Oh.
which is
I
surprising.
gifted them also to my parents.
Oh, the Wiggum socks? Did you?
Yeah. I thought it was funny because Wiggum ate socks. So.
Oh, that is funny. Oh my God. I didn't even think of that layer to it. But yes, he was the
Wiggum
sock
socks.
consumer of all time.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so funny. I always find it funny, and I'm sure you've seen it too, like on Facebook before, but I saw it earlier today and it made me laugh as I was looking at like all of these like products that you can buy with like pictures of your dog. But anyways, it's like an owner sitting on the couch with their dog, and the owner is wearing a t-shirt with a picture of their dog on it, and then the dog is wearing a t-shirt with a picture of their owner on it. Have you seen those?
That's funny. No.
No, you've never seen that?
No. I've seen the picture of the dog, but I haven't seen with the picture of the owner. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, like they're both wearing a photo of each other, and it made me laugh. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought about doing it as well.
Maybe we should.
I have many good, beautiful photos of Gibbon, of course. The Weimaraner.
Yeah.
I think Weimaraner means model in German.
Does it?
Nope, it does not. I'm inventing it right now. It should, because they're beautiful.
What's golden retriever in German?
I don't know. Probably something like, I don't know. It's actually like we have friends from Germany, and I remember we were having this conversation one night, and when you directly translate like the German word for a specific kind of animal into English, it's like hilarious. So like in German, a skunk is called a Stinktier. And if you translate that directly into English, it's stink animal, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Stinktier. Stink animal.
Stink animal. What's dog?
Dog is Hund. Or Hund. It's Hund. Hund. But I forget what some of the other ones are. But like some of them make sense and some of them don't. But yes, I remember that. All right. Do you have any other artistes?
No, that was it.
Okay. So the last one that I decided to look up was called, I just decided to look up dog dance to see what would come up. And I got a variety of different YouTube videos. And apparently there is this organization called Fédération Cynologique Internationale. So I looked up like what that meant. And it's like basically like preserving. Anyways, this organization is all about preserving like the history of dogs, studies and of the matters related to canines or domestic dogs. Like it's kind of like Let's Boop Snoots. It's like whatever pertains to dogs. They have a council about it, and they run these different types of dog shows every year. So there's like not really like a best in show or whatever, but they have like different types of categories and stuff like that. And anyways, and one of their shows, I guess, is in dog dance. So this is the FCI Dog Dance World Championship, and there's like several different ones, but the one that I watched is of this woman where they're doing like a legit choreographed dance, like dog and her together, like, and how you would train your dog to do this is like just insane. Because like when you read the comments, even people are like, this is insane. But
I've seen like dog dancing with their owners, and it's pretty crazy.
it is pretty crazy. It's very similar to like the military training, like the heel training, where they stay like right at your side and your feet, and
Yeah,
you give them
yeah,
certain
that's
hand
right.
motions and they go like in between your legs and stuff like that. But, anyways, when you watch this one that I watched, and they were from Switzerland, Yvonne and Alice, and Alice looks like she is a border collie. And I find in dog dance they often are. It must be because like border collies are like crazy smart, right? And they like you can use up like a ton of their mental. They need mental energy like more than any other
Yeah.
dog, I would say. Border collies, because they're little smarty pantses. But
Oh, I
anyways,
think I've seen her.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it is pretty impressive. And somebody was like, "I know everyone thinks the army dog was better, but remember they used vocal commands. If you watch, this dog memorized the dance like to the music and very few hand motions. The fact that this one could back around in the beginning and on and some other areas without even looking at the woman is amazing." So impressive and beautiful. And it's true when you think about like the cues that you use in dog training and stuff, when like, so if you watch this, it's like, oh, it's a crazy lady like dancing with her dog, but wow, that's like pretty impressive and she must have trained the dog really well. But when you break down like the different movements, just like this person said, to have a dog walk backwards towards you,
Mm-hmm.
like without seeing or hearing you say anything, because they just memorized it to the music, that's what they're
Yeah.
supposed to do to the music. That's pretty crazy.
That's
When you
pretty
think about it,
impressive.
because they have to remember like and she made like, she especially like cut the song to like go with their dance, but it's the Queen song, the Don't Stop Me Now, don't
Oh,
stop
okay.
me now. And
I'm having a good time.
yes, yeah. We're having a good time. But
On Let's Boop Snoots.
but no,
After
it's,
my dark stories.
yeah, after your depressing like emaciated dog stories,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool to watch. But anyways, yes, very impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can talk about some art
Yes.
that I
Talk.
will be doing with my doggo. I
Yes.
mentioned this on a previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actual doggies making art.
I think it's so funny.
Everybody's going to get this as a gift for Christmas.
I cannot wait. I hope I'm on that Christmas list.
Yes. You get to pick your colors. So what you do is that you buy a small canvas. It has to, I guess, fit maybe in a Ziploc. So you put the canvas in a Ziploc, or you put some paint. Okay, rewind. Blah, blah. You buy a small canvas, you buy some paint, and you put like some blobs of paint onto the canvas. Put it in a plastic bag, preferably one that you can close tightly. You put peanut butter on the outside of your plastic bag, and that you let your dog go to town. And it makes some art. It spreads the paint onto the canvas.
Oh my God. It's
Yeah.
so cute. It makes me laugh so hard. It makes me laugh so hard.
And then you can sign it with a paw print.
I love it. Do you want to know what? Like when you talk about those different companies that like what, like for instance Crown and Paw. So like whenever I see these companies, I'm tempted to like get it done because it would be hilarious and it would look amazing. But then you think like, we aren't going to have these doggies forever. And then what are you going to do with that photo afterwards? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what sort of prevented me from buying any of those products, as tempting as they are. I suppose I could get some socks, because socks,
Yeah. Or a
don't
mug.
don't last forever. Or a mug. Yes.
Could be your
Yes.
work mug.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Should we play like a game of boop or snoot?
Yes. I
Okay.
actually had a product, although I looked up this product, but then I don't even know if we can get it in Canada.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Yeah. So it's called the Nikon Heartograph.
Hmm.
So it's a camera that you attach to your dog. It goes kind of like on the dog's chest at the front, and it has like a device in it, or in the straps that you strap around your dog to hold a camera. It has a device that reads your dog's heart rate.
Oh.
Yeah. So when your dog is walking, it kind of captures the what gets your dog excited. So as your dog is walking and like maybe approaches another dog or sees something at the park and he gets excited and his heart rate goes up, it triggers the camera to take a picture.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can't find where to buy it.
Hmm.
So Snoot for the availability.
So what would be the purpose of this?
I guess you get to like see what your dog gets excited by, or it's kind of like from your dog's perspective.
Oh, that's very weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be curious to know how much it costs, but like I don't know. I wouldn't I think I might snoot to that. You know what
I think I'm
excites
gonna
your dog?
Snoot too. Yeah.
You excite your dog. The time you spend with your dog excites your dog.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, there's a video on it, and you can see the dog kind of like walking and being excited, and the
Yeah.
camera kind of like wiggles at the front. So I don't know, like, does it shoot like 50 pictures, but only three of them are good?
Yeah, that's a good question too, because yeah, if they're shakety shaking it, like if this was the Shake Project, you wouldn't get a very clear photo now, would you?
Yeah. Or is it blurry? I don't know.
I say snootaroo to that one.
I say Snoot.
I say snoot. All right. I've got a booper snoot here. Oh, we forgot to explain booper snoot for those listening in on the first time. Booper snoot is a game where we choose a dog product and describe it, and we either give it a yes, like a positive review, which is a boop, like we want boop that, or we turn our snoots to it away. No,
Wah,
we do
wah,
not
wah.
like snoot. So my product here is called the indoor turf dog potty replacement grass. So it is like a little green patch of astroturf that you can use for your dog to pee pee on.
Mm.
So I'm not sure why they specified indoor, because as I'm finding out, because one of my colleagues at work right now is about to get a puppy. She lives in an apartment building. And so for puppy training, to be able to go out into the hallway, go out into the elevator, go downstairs and then make it outside is not realistic. So I could see the use of having one of these on your balcony where it's like, no, you have to wait till you go outside, or maybe some people would want to permanently use
Right.
it so that they don't all have to go all the way to the bottom of the building, like do the whole elevator ride and everything like that late at night or early in the morning. I could
Yeah.
see for apartment dwellers the use
Yes.
of the turf thing. And it's very similar when we did our episode on airports and how much more dog friendly they've become over the years. These are the things they have inside the airports. It's like a big patch of astroturf grass, and apparently it's super easy to clean as well.
Well, that's good.
So
I'm gonna boop depending on circumstances.
boop depending on the context in which you use the
Mm-hmm.
indoor turf dog potty.
Like I see a full grown I'm looking Google imaging and I see a full grown German Shepherd sitting on this.
On the
That's
astroturf thing?
that's a Snoot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's a snoot. That
Snoot.
is a snoot. Okay, I have one more if you want. Do we have time for another?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So this one here, this is the kind of stuff that makes me laugh, and I'm setting us up. I'm biasing you to a snoot right at the get go here, but this is called the Healthy Pet Water Filter. So it's this little like blue device thing that I guess you place inside the dog's watering bowl. and it gives them filtered like fresh water.
Ooh.
But dogs drink out of like a pee-pee filled pond or puddle.
Right.
Do you really need to be filtering your dog's water?
No.
Like,
I
do you
don't even
even
filter my water.
I was just gonna say, like, if you are filtering your dog's water or cat's water, because this is made for pets, like not just dogs, and you are not filtering your own water, you may just be a crazy pet owner.
Maybe.
So yes, I turn my snoot to the water filter for pets.
Me too.
Give me a break. They drink out of the
Snoot.
toilet bowls. Snoot, snoot indeed. Do
Ha!
you have any other doggy news? Any more doggy news?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks to
Oh
go.
my
Oh my
goodness.
God. So next week I'm getting, so because of COVID,
Mm-hmm.
we can't do the puppy swarming, which would have been this week.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sad. But next week we are getting face shots with the collar colors
Yeah.
to get a better idea, because since I think even when they were 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we can't even see the collar colors anymore.
Oh my
So it's hard
goodness.
to know like which one's which and like follow them.
Yep.
So next week we're getting color colors with face shots. We're getting the time that we're picking him up
Mm-hmm.
and like the whole
Oh.
process. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh.
like in cleaning mode today, and I texted Heidi saying I was puppy nesting.
Were you puppy nesting? A
I
little
think
bit,
I
eh?
was. I think I was. And I got the crate up.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah.
You guys have all got me in puppy fever big time. Like I was mentioning to Vero before we started the show that I'm not kidding when I say like a good like 5 of my colleagues at work right now are getting puppies or just got puppies. One picked their puppy up today, one picked their puppy up last night, one's picking up her puppy 4 weeks from now. Another one of my colleagues got her puppy last week. Like it's full on puppy
Yeah.
fever.
I have a colleague too who's picking up her puppy on the same day
Oh
I
yeah?
am.
No
Yeah.
way. What?
Yes.
What kind of puppy? What kind of puppy are they getting?
He's a border collie mix with Australian shepherd, I
Oh
think.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh.
She showed me some videos. It's very
All
cute.
all the puppies at my work, there's a golden, there are 2 sheepadoodles and a bernedoodle.
Oh my God.
The
Oh my God,
the
I want one.
bernedoodle's like super cute. That's the one that got picked up today, and she posted photos on Facebook. And oh my god, they're so cute! They're
Oh,
so cute. All the puppies are cute. All of the puppies, they given me puppy fever.
well, you can come see this one.
Oh my goodness, I am so gonna come. I will break the rules of lockdown to come and see your puppy.
Oh yeah, and I got my vet visits
Oh yes.
appointments done.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. I bought my freezer. I have to
Mm-hmm.
plug it in this weekend just to make sure it works.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to order food. And then, yeah, I'm pretty much ready.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
It's weird thinking, because I remember, so when I had Wiggum for pretty much like half of his life, I lived like apartment living.
Yeah.
Well, less than half, actually. Yeah, now that I think about it. So it was like, taking him out in the morning early and then at night. And now I'm thinking about all like the stuff that I need to do now in the morning. It's like life will not be the same again.
That's for sure. I was like texting one of my friends who got her puppy last night. I'm like, how did the first night go? Sleep when baby sleeps.
Pretty much.
Yep. Oh my god, it's so funny.
I hope I
can't...
have an easy sleeper like Wiggum, where like
Yes.
he whined for like a second the first night, took him out, and then that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, actually, this is like another product that I was going to let you know about. So, my friend who got her puppy last night, I guess, got this toy that has a heartbeat in it. So, she said that he snuggled up to
Oh
that and
yeah,
slept
the
through most of the
puppy.
night. Yes. So that it's like they hear the heartbeat of their mama.
Yeah. So, maybe. I
Oh,
heard about that.
maybe.
It's like
Yes.
like a stuffed toy, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and they say like if you put your dog in a crate, to even have it like beside him, like where the divider is, like on the other
Yeah.
side of the divider, so that they can still hear it.
Yes, but not nom 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 it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing is that yes, it would be like helpful, but at like I told her like one of the hardest things for me in the beginning is putting your puppy in a bare naked crate.
It is.
Not even she's like, not even a blanket. I'm like, no, not even a blanket.
I know it's hard. I was
It's
putting
so
the divider
hard.
up with my boyfriend, and he's like, "That's cruel." I was like, "Oh." And it kind of, I don't know, like it is and it's not.
It's a safety measure,
It's a
but
safety measure.
because they
But when
don't
you think
know because
about
they're
it, yeah,
puppies.
yeah. But then it's like this hard surface. It's like, oh my God, it's so hard.
Yeah,
I've done it
but
once. I can do it again.
you can do it again. Oh, it's gonna be so hard. But you can do it.
I can do it.
Oh my goodness. All
Oh, two
right.
weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, folks. And then you're never going to hear the end of it. From
Aw,
both of us, it's going to be nonstop Popeye
I
stories.
know.
Yeah.
Popeyes.
Popeyes. All right. Well,
Alrighty.
is that a wrap for today?
It's a wrap
See you next week.
on Let's Boop Snoots.
Boop.